West Coast residents are continuing to grapple with the aftermath of flooding. This is a week after the region was hit by record-breaking rainfall. 10 trailer loads of rubbish from an old landfill site near the Fox Glacier is spread downstream and along kilometres of coastline, while 20 residents near a burst stop bank have spent another night out of their homes and a day waiting for answers. Katie Todd has more.
As the sun rose over the west coast, tourists and locals arrived with bags and buckets to clean up tons of overflowing rubbish from an eroded landfill on the Fox River, the site of the once pristine Okarito Beach, which is 30 kilometres north of the river mouth, brought local resident Mike Bilodeau to tears.
Tops of bottles, jugs, buckets, lots of shredded plastic bags, tiny little pieces of it, and that stuff gets caught up in all the seagrass and the gorse that's out there in the water. Car tires, car bumpers, just everything, big and small.
Clean-up efforts came to a halt this afternoon as more rain began to fall. But Mr Bilodeau is due to meet with the West Coast Regional Council, Department of Conservation and Westland District Council shortly to discuss what more can be done. He's hoping it may be possible to fund helicopters and machinery to get the situation under control. Another Okarito resident, Cliff Goodwin, says that will be needed for hard-to-reach beaches further along the coast.
I mean, the locals can walk along our local beach, but it's pretty hard to get to some of these faraway beaches. Like one of the beaches takes a good day to walk down, and then if you're coming back, with that much rubbish, it's just impossible. So you really need the big infrastructure and helicopters and that sort of stuff, really.
Slightly further north at the Waiho River, where a bridge collapsed last week, there's been more frustration for about 20 residents. Those on low-lying land were advised to leave their homes and move to higher ground last night after a stop bank burst near their properties on Friday, and another 150 millimetres of rain fell on the district last night. The residents were meant to meet with the Regional Council today to discuss permanent options for rebuilding the stop bank, but the evacuations put the meeting on hold. Deputy Mayor Latham Martin says the council will be looking at long-term solutions once the immediate problems are resolved.
Waiho Bridge is out, so they don't have immediate access. The state highway itself is severely damaged. Access roads into their own property is severely damaged, so they're working hard to restore that access and ensure that their properties are safe and protected. In terms of long-term solutions for the south side of Waiho and the affected areas, there has been no determination on that yet, but I understand that that is of concern to a lot of those residents.
Meanwhile, in other parts of the district, today has brought relief. Power was restored to about 250 people in the township of Haas this morning for the first time in 6 days. And Met Service meteorologist April Clark says there is more dry and stable weather on the way.
The next couple of days are looking a lot drier, especially starting from tomorrow. So still a few more showers today, and then tomorrow and Wednesday are looking dry for the West Coast.
The total cost of the damage from the floods is yet to be confirmed, but councils estimate it could be in the millions. For Checkpoint, Katie Todd, Tēnei.